life, God, divine intervention. Yeah, I always tell Diverse this, his program, his thing that he got going on, he doing God's work. You feel me? Because it was a couple days where I needed to hear that encouragement, that real talk though, not that what they call it, that watered down stuff. Sometimes, you gotta hear it from a real perspective, and it might not be what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. You know what I'm saying? To help you deal with certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I talked to him about all types of stuff throughout the period that I known him, and he's always been there to you know what I'm saying, give a word of encouragement or a word of motivation. You know what I'm saying? His style of motivation. You know what I'm saying? So I this program has helped me out a lot in many ways. Oh, for sure. Most definitely. In all aspects. Just, sometimes you come into this ain't no shit they teach you in school, you feel me? This is something that a lot of times when you in certain situations, you need guidance because, you ain't never been through certain things, and, you know what I'm saying, you gotta know how to maneuver through certain things correctly in the right way. So, I would say it's an overall improvement, not only in my situation, but in my mentality. You know what I'm saying? And how I think about certain things, how I deal with certain situations. How I maneuver now is different, because I always hear Diverse in the back of my mind saying, you know what, maybe that ain't the way. Maybe you should do it like this or do it like this. You know what I'm saying? Words of wisdom. You always got to keep them up here. You never know when you might need them. Definitely effective. Definitely effective. One thing I got from being in the class and listening to the other brothers and just, fellowshipping with them, because that's really what it is. It's like a fellowship, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all come together and discuss certain things. And as I listen to some of the brothers, I could tell, they going through certain things. They dealing with real life, real situations, real hard situations. And it got a lot of feelings are involved. But when you dealing with certain people in a certain system that ain't really built for you to succeed, your feelings really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start thinking with logic. You gotta start assessing the situation from a point of view that has nothing to do with emotion. And that's where Diverse comes in. That's his teaching style is, they say he like to say, fuck your feelings, you know what I mean? And it's true. When you first hear it, it's hard, but it's true, because your feelings is in it. But right now, these people who you up against, man, they don't give a fuck about how you feel. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta put your feelings to the side. And when you understand that, then you realize, man, this dude is speaking the truth and his technique is powerful and it works. Oh, for sure. Even co-workers come to me, people like to talk to me about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody going through something in life. Everybody got their cross that they gotta bear, you know. And if you don't have, it's hard to deal with by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good to have brothers to talk to and come to and discuss certain things with. So, man, I say that to say, like, this program is needed, especially the work that he do now. This program is needed because I got a friend who's telling me he's going through this and that. I refer back to maybe what I heard Diverse say, and I repeat it to them, or I just refer them to Diverse himself, you know what I'm saying? Tell them about the program, tell them maybe you should try this, so most definitely. My story is still going. Well, let me tell you something, man. If it wasn't for the grace of God, if it wasn't for my brother Diverse, I don't really know how I would be approaching this situation or different situations or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's the grace of God and him introducing me to Diverse, I feel like you know, everything happened for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And even if it wasn't for nothing else, I'm thankful that I met this man. And even while we all live life and we all going through things constantly, and he a good dude to come and talk to and chop it up with, you know what I'm saying? So everybody got a story. The story's never ending, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, you gotta have good people around you who gonna tell you what you need to hear, not necessarily what you wanna hear. And Diverse is one of them people, man. He's doing God's work.